Flowers are a proud assertion that a rare beauty outshines all the utilities of the world. But beauty does not always necessarily mean that it attracts the odds. My mother once told me that beauty is something which is artificial. I never could have understood way back then. Only till late did I discover that beauty is the enchantress of all things fragile. And when there is fragility, there is me. They call me Hannah Aslan. You may know me personally, you may not. But you don't know my story. I am just your everyday passerby on the streets. I am average in height, accompanied with a mixture of features. My mother used to tell me that the petals fall when the rose is heartbroken, leaving only the bare stalk along with its thorns. But when a rose begins to burn, it can only be burnt to a crisp, and I have yet to know why. I definitely am not confident about myself all the time, but when I do gain attention, it's the only one thing that sets me apart from most of the others. Men like women who are different. I don't need years of research to prove one theory. Men are fragile in other ways. Women who have physique, women who have style, and women who can offer them pleasure just by giving them a smile. With all of that under my belt, I can be queen to those who would shatter easily. I am that red rose who likes to stand out from the rest of any known beauty. Other than gaining the interest and attention of most people, these are the rest that shun from my sight, trying to gain my attention instead. They look at me in disgust. But I never understood the reason why. Little did I also realize that flames will die down to nothing, and I am actually contaminating and hurting the many beauties at heart. I could never forget the essentials that nearly caused me my deathbed. Beauty might just be the key to all things that would have rejected me if it wasn't for staying beautiful. The least that I could have taken into account would have been risking my health at the same time. All of my essentials keep me looking alive. But one essential has always been the reason for my downfall. And boy, it hurts so much. Mother was right all along. Flames will lead to the rose's crisp, just like how my one essential led to my supposed death. This might be the end of my life, the end of my name, the end of my so-called beauty and enchantment. I am in pain, and no one is around to help me up. No one. Because I was the one who led the white roses to their contamination and destruction. It was my fault all this while. And I am damned. Buddha once said, if we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. But it could happen only if I made the wrong step. Which could have led to the life I only imagined about. You don't need something that other people have to make you think you are more beautiful than you actually are. Cigarettes will not be your option.